My name is Hooman Farzaneh. I am Associate Professor and the Head of the Energy and Environmental Systems Laboratory at the Interdisciplinary Graduate School of Engineering, Kyushu University.
So Farzaneh Sensei, we would like to know more about your research career at Kyushu University. We knew that you are interested in energy management, energy integration. Would you please share with us what are you currently interested in?
Thank you. As the university professor and researcher in the field of the energy and environmental science, I'm deeply interested in understanding the process and procedures which shape our energy systems and affect the interaction between energy system and its environment. First of all, it's important to know that energy and environmental systems are interconnected. The energy system has big impact on its environment. The way that we use energy in our buildings, industry, our cars has effect on our society and environment. Climate change and air pollution are big challenges and issues, and they're not only our today's challenges but also the future issues. Studying the energy and environmental related science and subjects like energy system integration, energy policy, energy economics will help to understand the impact of the energy system on environment and society, and also will help to know what steps we need to take to tackle the big issues like this in the future. I'm Iranian and I have more than 15 years experience working at different universities and institutions in Iran. I started to work in Japan in 2012 when I joined the Graduate School of Energy Science at Kyushu University. I think I was lucky because I started with Kyushu University as one of the best universities in Japan and even the world. And I learned how to collaborate with Japanese and non-Japanese researchers, how to work within the Japanese network, which is one of the well-organized network in the world. And of course, my research focused on developing low carbon and low emission strategies in the Middle East area. After Kyushu University, I joined the United Nations University and started to work on one of the important projects, so-called Urban Development with Climate Co-Benefit Approach, funded by the Ministry of Environment, Japan, and the UN. And I think it was a great opportunity for me to work with scholars from the different corners of the world. This is because of the multicultural structure of the United Nations University. And also the nature of the research that was involved in helped me to understand how to develop an interdisciplinary research to address the big issues like climate change and air pollution. When I rejoined again Kyushu University in 2015 as a faculty member, I brought all of those experience to establish a research group focusing on a coherent analysis of the energy and environmental systems. Together with my team, we established a research group to study on multiple benefit assessment of the low emission development strategies in urban area in Asia. Besides, I was involved in teaching the energy science related subjects at the graduate level. So when I arrived at Kyushu University, I tried to use all of my research and academic experience to found and establish a new laboratory, so-called Energy and Environmental Systems Laboratory.
So Farzaneh Sensei, we would like to know more about the environment of research and studying at Kyushu University.
Kyushu University is one of the top universities in Japan, and besides its very strong academic structure, it is considered as one of the top research-intensive universities in Japan. So, in the field of the energy and environmental science, the research spans up, the big range of the areas, from the energy utilization, hydrogen energy, fuel cell, to energy economic and energy society. So we have many good research organization, research institutions, and research center at this university, which can offer very original and novel research idea to students. I think the research provided by Kyushu University can empower students to get more knowledge about the climate change, sustainable energy development, and also to know or to find the suitable decision-making framework to address sustainable development goals in this country, their countries, which is very important. We have very nice environment for the foreigner students. We have many students from different countries, especially from Asia. They are collaborating, working with Japanese students. So I believe that we have very suitable environment for the foreigner students coming to Kyushu University, and they can learn from each other, because this multicultural area can help to learn from each other. It's not only the science but also the social part of the collaboration between students. And I believe that the students who are coming to Japan, they can enjoy studying at Kyushu University and also living in Japan.
So Farzaneh Sensei is the head of the EES laboratory, and of course you're doing research and with international students. Would you please share with us what you are currently doing in the laboratory?
The research at the EES laboratory focus on developing strategies and policies that can facilitate the solutions for the long-term energy and environmental related problems. This is the main idea. But our research can be classified in two different groups. The first group covers the macroscopic studies, which is basically about developing a quantitative approach and energy system modeling, which can be used to quantify energy demand, energy supply, or even the impact of the energy system on its environment. Here we have very good project, so-called Climate Co-Benefit Assessment Project, which is funded by the Institute of Global Environmental Strategies. And within this project, we are collaborating with different stakeholders from Mongolia, Indonesia, Thailand. Even we are focused on research projects in India and China. And the main goal of this research project is to develop the quantitative tools which can be used to evaluate the multiple co-benefits, including environmental co-benefit, public health, and also local economics from the implementation of green technology and renewable energy technology in those countries. The second group covers the microscopic studies, which is basically about the energy system itself. So we focus on both demand and supply sides. On demand side, we consider the electricity sector and transport sector. The electricity sector, we are focusing on demand side management and also the demand response program, which can be used to optimize the interaction between the customer and service provider in a wholesale electricity market. We also focus on optimizing the price processing and also the economic process of the wholesale electricity market, especially in Japan, and also how to develop localized electricity market in Japan. For the transport sector, we have very new research theme, so-called eco-driving, which is about the assessing of the impact of the different driving strategies on fuel consumption in transport sector. So here we try to develop detailed simulation, optimization, and control system to evaluate the different driving strategy within the different traffic system and to find the minimum energy consumption for the different vehicles. The outcome of this research is essential for developing the optimal driving control system for the future autonomous and self-driving cars and electric vehicles. And on the supply side, we have a hot research topic, so-called hybrid renewable energy system, which is about the hybridization of the different energy sources. And then here we focus on microgrids. We try to see how to manage the different energy sources and how to control the power. And here we need to develop the detailed dynamic simulation model to extract the maximum power from the microgrids, which are essential for the next generation of power system in Japan.
My name is Ruda. I came from Iraq. I finished my master's degree in South Korea and now currently a PhD student, D1 at Farzaneh Laboratory. I'm delighted to be here at this laboratory. It has such a nice community, international based community basically. Students come from around the globe. Some of them are from the Middle East too. So I think being in Japan is different, basically because different cultures, so you need to adjust. But for me, for example, I have lived in South Korea for my master's degree, so I found it easy to adjust the situation here, especially with the new Japanese culture. My research topic is about CCS, which is carbon capture and storage, which is, I think, one of the good impacts on the environment. It has a great impact on the climate change problems for the Earth nowadays, which is the hot topic. So we need to decrease our emissions to the lowest as possible. I'm started to learn Japanese beside having my Korean language, English, and my mother tongue is an Arabic. Yeah. So I think it's a good opportunity to see different culture, different food, different experience.
You know, there are lots of reasons that's why I chose Japan. You know, this condition of politics and the economic situation is stable in Japan. It is a great opportunity for me. Moreover, Japan is an advanced country and which tries to preserve its tradition. And it is so important because most of the advanced countries ignores its traditions, but Japan is advanced and it preserves its traditions. And being in Japan, I'm here for 40 days. It was a great experience for me, and I love Japan because its people are fantastic and they're interesting. They're so helpful. And believe me that I don't know Japanese. I'm not familiar with their language, but I haven't faced any problem because always they try to do their best to help me in the best way. And the staffs, the professors in the Kyushu University are so great. They are so knowledgeable, they are so helpful, and they do their best for the students. They provide the best opportunity for the students to flourish.